Hey y'all, so I have been, the past couple months, been working on myself a lot, meaning building my brand, starting and growing my business, dedicating time to my YouTube channel, and I have been, on top of being a mom, I have been, had a lot on my plate, and I have been doing a lot of learning about building my own personal brand, and I have learned that we can really do anything that we want to nowadays. If there's something that you want to do, if you want to be a photographer, or if you want to be a writer, if you want to start your own business, start your own clothing line, if you want to you know, make music or make YouTube videos, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. People make money off of YouTube, and that's another video that I'm gonna do. Pretty much how to start a YouTube channel, how to make money off of YouTube. So if y'all are interested in learning more about the YouTube side, definitely let me know in the comments below that you're interested in learning more about how to start a YouTube channel and how to have a successful YouTube channel that brings you money. I will definitely do videos on that because I'm interested in all this stuff. This stuff is cool to me, and you know, I don't believe that I should have to work 30 years for someone else and retire and have nothing to show from it. You know, I love that I can be my own boss in this day and age, and like I said, I've been learning a lot. So I want to share a lot of the stuff that I've been learning with you all, because one thing that I truly believe is that to be blessed, you have to be a blessing to others. And so I love, you know, making videos and talking and sharing advice, whether it's from curly hair or being a mom. Now I'm gonna start making videos on how to help you build your brand, how to help you become successful in this new age, how to start your own business, pretty much the entrepreneurial world of things, because I am an entrepreneur. You know, being a YouTuber is an entrepreneur, having your own business, you're an entrepreneur, and just being a creative person who wants to make money from doing something that I love, that's an entrepreneur. Now the first tip to building your brand is to find an empty lane. A lot of people have very closed mindsets, and they feel like they can't do anything because all the ideas are taken. All the good ideas have already been thought about, and you know, there's nothing else for me to do. You have to change your mindset. You can't have negative thoughts and expect positive outcomes. You have to know, and you have to believe in abundance. There's enough food, there's enough air, there's enough water, and there's enough money in this world for all of us. So once you change your mindset to more of a positive one, then you can kind of go out there and be creative. Find an empty lane. Find something that you are passionate about, first of all, and see how you can provide value for people. That is how you become an entrepreneur. That is how you start a business or you do something creative that you want to get paid from, is you have to provide a value. If you can find a problem and provide a solution, you're golden. You're golden. So the first tip is to find an empty lane. The second tip is to be consistent. And this is something that I still struggle with on a daily basis. Consistency and discipline. It's a mental thing. It's not a physical thing. Business is mental. So you have to put yourself on a schedule and do what you gotta do to get it out by a deadline. I have to give myself goals, and I have to give myself deadlines. I have to make a to-do list, write it down, and check it off as I go. I have to do that, or else I will not be consistent. And that is, like I said, something that I'm continually working on. Is continually a word? Continuously working on is being consistent and being disciplined. Once you can show that your brand is legitimate and that it's here to stay, people will take you seriously. But if you're flaky and shady, then people won't really know to take you seriously. So being consistent is one of the easiest, but also one of the, I guess you can say, hardest ways to build your brand and to build a solid brand. Another part two of the second tip is you have to keep going. When times get hard, you can't give up. Nothing is overnight. There's no such thing as something that's gonna happen overnight. And if you start a business and you don't see that immediate result that you fathomed, that's okay, that's part of the journey. I don't remember where I heard it from or who I heard it from, was that if you're taking a road trip, I live in Atlanta, say I'm taking a road trip to California. I know where my destination is. My destination is California, but I'm not gonna get there overnight. I'm not gonna get there in a day. So I can't be halfway to California and be like, dang it, I'm not there. I'm just gonna, you know, turn around and go back home and just give up. No, you have to think of life, and you have to think of your business just like that, your brand, what you want to do. You can't give up. You have to see the vision. You have to see the end result and realize that it's a journey. The third tip to building your brand is to network. work. Y'all have to get out there and tell people what it is that you do. You can't expect people to not know what you do if you keep your mouth closed, if you're too shy to say anything. Social media is an amazing tool that you can use for personal and you can use for business. But you can't be scared of what people think because they don't pay your bills, okay? I mean, I have my own business with It Works Global, which is a health and wellness company, and I will post about the products and I will post about before and after pictures of the great results that some of my clients are getting. I'm just watching Logan because she's on the bed. I don't want her to fall. And I do that, and some people may think, oh, why is she posting this? But because this is my business, because I have to show you what I have. If you have a problem, I have a solution, and maybe I can help you. Point blank, you have to go to happy hours, you have to go to networking events. When I first moved here, my roommate Brittany found out about this company called, or I don't know if it's a company, but it's meetups, and there's these meetups for people who are young professionals, or meetups for people who are into photography or women in marketing or whatever the case may be. You have to get out there and let people know about your brand, because if you have a brand, or if you are starting a business, or if you expect to get any kind of income, you have to have customers. And the customer is always your first thought. You have to put your customer first and let your customer know that you have something for them. So don't be shy when it comes to your brand, because nowadays everyone is doing it. And that's the way that business is changing. Anyone can do anything. If you want to be a makeup artist, if you want to be a hairstylist, if you want to work in film, if you want to work behind the scenes, you know, on a TV show, if you want to be in the TV show, if you want to start your own business, if you want to write a book, if you want to be a doctor or lawyer, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. You just have to know that nowadays it's all about your brand. Like Jessica Fancy, that's a brand that started off as a nickname that I got in college, and I liked it. I don't like my last name. I'm not too fond of my last name. I'm not gonna say I hate it. But Jessica Fancy is my brand, and so now I have to see, okay, what can I do with this in this day and age? So those are my 3 tips on how to start building your brand. You want to find an empty lane and be passionate. Second tip is you want to be consistent. Know that it's not gonna happen overnight. You know, don't expect to get this something, your dream, overnight. If it's worth having, you have to work for it. And the third is to network. Share about your brand. Share about what you can give to people. Share about what you can do for people. We are in an amazing day and age. We are in the peak of what I think is, you know, the world and society. And you have to use it to your advantage. If you don't want to work for someone else, if you want to stay at home with your kids, if you want to travel, if you want to be successful, then you have to do it. You have to be consistent, and you have to tell people about it. So y'all, please let me know if you enjoyed this video. I have a long list of other videos very similar to this that I want to start making, and I just want to make sure y'all are down for it and y'all would you know, enjoy getting something out of it more on the business side instead of like beauty stuff or baby stuff. You know, try and help you out and get you going. I will see you later. Bye.